that'll be one of your actions when you get back to your office, is grab a copy of Dents in the Ceiling. It is an amazing book, and it is my pleasure to introduce Angel Henry.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. It was March 26, 1948. Charles Wade and Lavora Odin were wed. It was just the four of them, well, 5 if you include the pastor. It was Lavora and Charles's Aunt Rose, Charles and his brother Calvin. Charles and Lavora had met just 2 years prior at Kentucky State University in Frankfort, Kentucky. Lavora got there because in her family, her father, affectionately known as Big Daddy, said that girls could only get 2 years of learning. That's all that they were allowed. Then they had to go off and start their families. Charles had got to Kentucky State through a football scholarship. Well, they met and fell in love. Only problem is, Lavora had to leave. She finished her sophomore year, and back home to Kentucky she had to go. Charles is thinking, I can't let the love of my life get away. So right in the middle of his senior year, he quits, and he goes down further into Kentucky and gets her, brings her up north to where he and his Aunt Rose were staying. Aunt Rose extended her home to them, to the newlyweds, and as they sat there that night, the first night of their marriage, they sat contemplating. Where do we go? Where do we start our family? See, there was pressure, right? Lavora had her 2 years of learning. She had to get going. She was ready to start her family that night. Charles was thinking, how am I going to provide? I'm essentially a college dropout. But the world was their oyster, right? I mean, they could go anywhere. Heck, they could even go back home to their roots where their family was from, you know, Georgia and Alabama. Oh, but wait. Charles and Lavora are African American.